Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tammy Shields, and I'm the Community Action Coordinator here at the North Grove. And I'm happy to be joined today with my coworker, Amanda Nickerson. We're happy to be here to talk to you about our Speak Up, Show Up campaign. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about voting. So first, we're going to talk a little bit about the basic requirements to be eligible to vote. And then we're also going to talk about the two different ways that you can check to see if you're registered to vote.
To vote in a municipal election, you need to be at least 18 years of age or older. You need to be a resident of HRM for at least 6 months, and you need to be a Canadian citizen. Tammy, do you know why you wouldn't be able to be eligible to vote?
That's a really good question, Amanda. Some reasons why somebody might not be able to vote is if they're a municipal returning officer, if they're serving a sentence in jail or maybe another institution, or if they've been convicted of bribery in the last 6 years before the election day. Amanda, did you know that you could call 902-490-VOTE and someone is available to answer any questions that you might have about voting?
Yes, Tammy, I did actually know that. I called just the other day to see if I was actually registered to vote.
What do you mean, Amanda? Registered to vote? If you live in HRM, why wouldn't you be registered to vote?
Some reasons a person might not be registered to vote is if they are just turning 18, if they've moved into HRM or changed their address, or this is your first time actually voting in an election.
Okay, that makes sense. Why should I register to vote? Can I not show up on election day with my ID and just vote?
Sure, but if you want to access online voting or over the phone voting, you actually have to have an access card, and you'll only receive that voter information letter in the mail if you're registered.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense. So how do you find out if you're registered to vote?
It's easy. You can check actually 2 ways. You can check online, or you can call 902-490-VOTE and you can talk to one of the representatives.
Oh, okay. Well, Amanda, I can tell you that I really don't like to call people on the phone. I never know what questions they're gonna ask me or what information that I need to have, and I just get overwhelmed. So yeah, I think it's just a little too complicated. I think I'll just pass.
No, Tammy, it's super easy. Let's do a run through so you can be more comfortable with the process.
Oh, would you do that with me, Amanda? I would find that really helpful.
Excellent, let's go through it. Got my phone. So I'm calling 902-490-VOTE, and it's ringing. Okay.
Good morning, Voters Helpline. May I help you?
Hi, I was wondering if I could please register to vote.
Okay, perfect. I just need a little bit of information from you. So let's start with your first name.
My first name's Amanda.
Okay, and what about your middle name, Amanda?
Oh, I'm sorry, I actually don't have a middle name.
Okay, that's fine. What about your last name?
My last name is Nickerson.
What about your date of birth, Amanda?
My birth date is January 1st, 2002, just finally 18.
Awesome. Okay, that's really good for you. So what is your address, Amanda?
My address is 6 Primrose, Unit 140.
Okay, so because you just turned 18, Amanda, I don't see that you're actually registered to vote, but that's okay. I can get you all registered right now. I just need to read you this affirmation so you can kind of confirm that you're who you say you are.
Excellent.
So do you affirm that you are who you say you are, and that's your correct address, Amanda?
I really am who I say I am.
Perfect. Okay, now you're actually officially registered to vote. So you'll receive a letter in the mail fairly shortly. If for some reason you don't receive your letter by October 5th, make sure you give us a call back so we can see what the issue is. And just call the same number again, so 902-490-VOTE.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.
So if you were already registered to vote, the person on the phone would just say, yes, you're registered to vote. Expect your letter in the mail shortly. So as you can see by kind of the phone interaction, it doesn't take long at all to find out if you're registered. And if you're not registered, they're more than happy to make sure that they get you registered.
Great, Tammy. Didn't you mention there was actually 2 ways to see if you're actually on the list? What was the other way?
So the other way is you look it up online. The online tool is just almost as easy as using it on the phone. It just is a matter of if you have the internet at home or if you have access to a computer.
I'm actually not computer savvy, Tammy. Do you think you could actually go through it with me?
Absolutely, Amanda. Here, just let me put on my mask here, and if you want to put yours on, and I'll invite you to come on over. It's really super easy. First, we want to go to the internet. We'll open up a browser and we'll type in Halifax Elections. And what you'll see on the screen is you'll see elections/Halifax. So you just click on that, and then it'll open up the Halifax municipality website. And you scroll down to the "Are you on the voters list?" And then you click on the online voters list search tool. And then the question that pops up, am I on the list of electors? So I need your first name.
Amanda.
And your last name.
Nickerson.
And your date of birth.
January 1st, 2002.
And your address.
140 Primrose.
Okay, so we're going to submit that. And now, because this is 18-year-old Amanda, not our real Amanda, the message that pops up is, we cannot find you on the voters list. Please contact the voter helpline at 902-490-VOTE, and they will help you to get registered. So now we're just going to go through it really quickly. Just want to show you the message that will pop up when you actually put the right information in, just so that you know that it's really very simple. So then it says just at the bottom, and it's easy to miss it actually. It's right underneath. It'll say like where you submit the information, and then beside it there's a clear button. But if you scroll down just a tiny little bit more, that's where you'll see in green, yes, you're registered to vote, which is what it's showing us now, or in red, no, you're not registered, please call the voter helpline. So yeah, so just as easy as on the phone. If you have access to the internet, it's a super easy way to find out if you're registered, and then you wouldn't even need to go through the phone call.
Now that I know I am eligible to vote and I am all registered, all I have to do is wait for voting day.
Absolutely. So I had a couple of other things that we talked about. Actually, I'm just going to take my mask off. Remember when we were first talking, Amanda mentioned that you needed to register to get your PIN for voting online or by telephone. So online and telephone voting starts on October the 6th, and that goes right through until October 14th. Some people, like to go in person. So there's 2 advanced polling dates that are available. There's October 10th and October 13th. And then your last opportunity to vote would actually be on Election Day, which is on October the 17th, which is a Saturday this year.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Tammy or I. We would love to help you. You can call us at 902-464-8234 and leave us a message or send us an email.
Okay, everybody, make sure you're registered, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.